Boys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're diving into 10 things to do in Forza Horizon 5 when you finally get bored. Now at number 10, this is something you've seen me do on my channel with the goose number times, and it's drag racing your friends. However, the little twist that the goose and I like to throw onto this is that the loser of the drag race forfeits their entire life savings to the winner. You put a little bit of stakes on it, and then it actually means something if you lose. It's not just a silly video game anymore. Now, at number 9, this one isn't something I've ever been able to do, but I have tried many times to do it. And in fact, if any of you are able to do it, join my Discord and send me a picture, because I'll be very impressed. But what I'm talking about is achieving a score of 69,000 exactly on Forza Horizon 5 with the drift multiplier. It might sound easy, but remember, there's a multiplier. So you have to get 13,800 times 5 or something perfectly in order to hit 69,000. It's harder than it sounds. Now at number 8, you kind of have to be okay with people being upset at you. But when I first started on Horizon 4, it was my favorite thing to do, and that's just joining car meets in the complete wrong style of car and pretending like you have no idea why they're upset at you. They're not gonna let it fly if you show up in a muscle car at a JDM meet. Now at number 7, this might be even harder than trying to hit a score of 69,000, and that is trying to drive from one location to the next while completely blindfolded. Good luck trying to make it to that location. I don't know if the Forza navigation has audio cues. If they do, I recommend turning those on. It might make it a little easier, but I guarantee you not one person watching this video actually completes that challenge, as long as it's like a far distance. Now at the number 6, this one is a lot like joining the car meets, and that's joining drift meets, but in an all-wheel drive car with a V12 swap. If you think that you've seen people angry at you in Forza Horizon 5, you really haven't until you've done this. They don't like all-wheel drive. They won't call that drifting for whatever reason. I think it's really funny. I have done this before, and I recommend you try it out as well. Now at number 5, we have a very tedious challenge that I quite frankly think no one will complete because you don't have the willpower to do it. And what am I talking about? I'm so glad you asked. Driving the entire perimeter of the map, essentially the Goliath, in the POP50. However, that's not even the catch. The catch is you can't upgrade the POP50. And if you thought that was the only catch, do it again afterwards. I guarantee you won't. At number 4 is something when I used to stream, I'd actually host these, and they're pretty fun. It's sort of like a cops and robbers. Goose and I have even done this, and then you let the robbers in a higher class of car, and you pretty much are just playing a good big game of hide and seek or tag. And there's many tutorials and many different ways you can do this. It's actually a lot of fun. The only unlucky thing is you have to get a few people first before you're able to play it. Boys, before we go any further, we do have a quick 30-second sponsor for today's video. Now at number 3, in my opinion, this is one of the funniest things you can do in the game. But with Forza's car gifting system, they give you the option to give the car to a brand new player. So from time to time, what I like to do is I'll pick out an extremely ugly car, slap an insanely ugly paint job on it, and give it away. And my hope and dream is that it's somebody's first car in the game, and at the end of the day, it just leaves them confused. Puts a smile on my face, and it gives someone a free car at least. At number 2 is something I actually did at the very start of the game with the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, and that is buying all of a single car on the auction house and just making mass confusion on the auction house. It might even drive the price up. I recommend picking a cheaper one because this can actually like add up, or like a car that there's not a lot of, but it might actually trigger Forza to increase the price of this car artificially, and people will just have no idea why they can't go on the auction house and buy that car. Now before we get to number 1, if you're still watching, make sure you smash that subscribe button and the thumbs up. But my number 1 favorite thing to do on all of Forza Horizon 5 when I'm just a little bit bored is have a bidding war with someone on a random car that I don't even want. And this is funny because if someone's bidding on a car, they probably don't have the money to buy it outright. So at the very least, you're driving the price up for them. And at the very most, you're just giving yourself a fun time. This is something I do from time to time if I see someone bidding on a car that's worth a lot more, and it doesn't really cost that much money. So anyways, boys, if you made it all the way through to the end of the video, let me know with a comment. As always, we'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Oh, peace.